What's up, guys? Dom the Hypnotist here. In today's video, I'm going to do a live breakdown of an actual live session with one of my clients that was dealing with pain. My client that I was working with, we were recording for something completely different. But before we started doing our work, she mentioned she was feeling back pains in the past week or so. She was having migraines. So I immediately stopped. I said, okay, let's handle this first, and then let's get over your pain, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So I'm going to allow the video to play. I'm also going to do a reaction to it or a breakdown so you guys can understand exactly what's going on, so that if you are feeling pain, you can actually do this, and this will immediately help the pain subside. Now, I wanted to do this because this can be completely life-changing. I was just working with a client who, she had severe pain and fatigue in her body for about 8 years, so bad that she couldn't go to work, she couldn't do anything. And within the matter of minutes, within our first session, her pain went from a 10 all the way down to a 0. And that pain is going to be gone for the rest of her life as long as she knows how to manage it properly, which I'm going to show you in this video how to do it for yourself. Now, I'm going to say this. If you do have pain, always consult your doctor first before doing anything like this. I'm not a doctor, so this is just for informational purposes only, okay? All right, so let's jump into the video.
Okay, so you were mentioning you have some type of pain. So tell me what's going on with your pain.
So I've just been having more pressure on my neck and my shoulders and my lower back.
Okay. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, actually close your eyes. On a scale of 1 to 10, what percentage would you say your pain is at?
It's like at an 8.
Okay.
So really quick, if you notice there, I was asking her what percentage her pain was at, and I said, oh, wait a minute, close your eyes. So anytime we're doing work with our subconscious mind, we always want to close our eyes, and here's why. When our eyes are open, we're processing millions of bits of information every second, and all the shapes, sizes, colors, textures of our environment. And so when our eyes are open, our brainwave cycles are going really, really fast, and we're stuck in our conscious brain, and our conscious brain doesn't have the answers that we're looking for in regards to what we're doing. So when we close our eyes, now we turn off our external environment, which allows our brainwave cycles to slow down, and then we can tap into our subconscious mind and get the answers. So anytime you're doing work with the subconscious, always, 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 always close your eyes.
Good. Now I want you to ask your subconscious mind, is it okay to get rid of this pain and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes.
Is that 100%?
Yes.
Okay.
So guys, if you're following along with this and you're doing this step by step and you ask your subconscious mind and it says no, the technique won't work. And here's why. Our subconscious mind is always wanting to protect us. And so the reason why it's saying no is because it thinks there's some type of benefit for you to hold on to your pain. Now, I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous and it doesn't make any sense, but remember, our subconscious mind doesn't operate out of logic. And so what I want you to do, if you are getting a no or if it's a little bit unsure, comment in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond to all the comments to figure out why it is not letting you let it go. Now, if we can't do it for some reason, you can also book a free consultation with myself or my team to talk to your subconscious mind so we can get to the root of why it's not letting it go. Now, the client that I mentioned to you the other day, when we asked her subconscious mind said, no, I don't want to let it go. And what we found out is that she believed that she deserved to be in pain. Now, again, I know that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would people think they deserve to be in pain? But this is because of certain things that happened throughout her lifetime. Now, once we went in and we talked to the subconscious mind and we got it to agree 100%, then the pain went away very easily. So always, 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 guys, anytime you're doing work with your subconscious, you always want to ask permission first before proceeding, because if you proceed forward, it won't work.
Now, here's the thing with pain. 90% of the time, it's psychosomatic. So in other words, it's some emotional thing you're dealing with, and your subconscious mind is trying to tell you in the form of giving you pain. So it's like the check engine light goes on in your car, trying to tell you something's wrong. But when you ignore it, the car breaks down and gets worse and worse and worse. So a lot of times we're holding on to emotions and things like that with our body will give us a sign by giving us pain. So once we recognize the pain and we go, hey, I'm feeling, these negative emotions, then the subconscious mind will go, oh, okay, no need to hold on to this anymore. You got the picture, and then the pain will go away. So
guys, pay really close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because this stuff is, again, this will change your life. So the majority of the time we're feeling some type of negative emotions, or excuse me, some pain, it's from some type of negative emotions. So our subconscious mind's way of telling us there's something wrong is by giving us pain. So it's saying, hey, Dom, I'm going to give you this neck pain or this migraine because you're so frustrated, you're so anxious about what's going on in your life that you need to let go of this and move on. And so, what a lot of times will happen is people will ignore the initial signs, right? The migraines, the pains, the headaches, etc. And then that stuff can develop into diseases and illnesses later on. Now, you hear like, okay, it comes from our food, our genetics. Yeah, that plays a part in it. But the majority of the time, it's some type of emotional thing you're holding on to. So, think of it this way, right? When we're in anxiety and fear, our body is producing harmful chemicals, right? Adrenaline, cortisol, etc. And if your body's constantly producing those hormones and you're keeping it in your body, well, what do you think is going to happen? Well, the same thing if you kept drinking negative chemicals or poison every day, you're going to start to develop some type of illnesses or diseases. So, whenever you get out of that state of anxiety and you recognize, hey, I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling anxious, and you start to calm yourself down and you get into a positive state of happiness, joy, love, appreciation, then your body starts to produce healing hormones, right? Serotonin, oxytocin, endorphins, etc. And when your body's producing healing hormones, then you can start to heal. That's why you'll see people have miraculous healings from cancers and things like that. It's because they get out of the mindset of the depression, everything they're in, and they get into a positive mindset. Now, again, does this mean that every time somebody has cancer, it's a mental thing? No, it could just be, genetics or happenstance. But just always remember, anytime you're feeling the precursors, you're feeling the pain, that's the beginning stages. So you want to always nip it in the butt right away so that it doesn't persist and get worse.
We do that is just by saying what negative emotions that we're feeling out loud. So I want you to say what negative emotions you're feeling out loud, and you're just going to keep repeating them over and over again. So it's going to be like this. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling sad. And you're just going to keep repeating the negative emotions that come to you, and it'll go away. So go ahead and close your eyes and do that now. Just say it out.
So again, whenever we're starting to feel the pain, it's our check engine light coming on, blinking, flashing lights. And so when you just simply say what negative emotion, which you're going to see her do here in a second, your subconscious mind will go, oh, okay, Dom got the message. No need to make you feel this pain anymore. And then the pain will go away. So you're going to see her do it now.
Loud, what negative emotion you're feeling.
I'm feeling unworthiness. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling unworthiness.
So she goes on and does this for about 5 minutes. I'm going to skip ahead so you guys can see the results.
Feeling fear.
Oh, another thing, as we were going through, about a minute in, I asked her, okay, it was at an 8. What is it at now? It's at a 4. Okay, cool. And then we kept going, and then what is it at now? It's at a 2. Okay, kept going, and then it got to a 1. And then we just keep persisting until it goes all the way down to 0. Now, here's a really key thing. I've done this technique with many, many people, and about 30 seconds in, they'll be like, I'm feeling fear, I'm feeling anger, I'm feeling fear, and they want to give up. Look, you can't give up until it's all the way down. Even if it takes you 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, it's going to be totally worth it. Now, you're going to see her in a moment, she's not going to have the pain anymore. And so what'll happen is if she ever starts to feel migraines, et cetera, in the future, she can just do this technique and it'll go away much, much quicker. And the reason why it's taking longer on the first one is because this is her first time doing it, right? So there's always that hint of disbelief, like, is this going to work? I don't know, or whatever. So if you are doing this exercise yourself, if you're at home or wherever, and you're telling yourself what negative emotions you're feeling, and it's not going away, just keep persisting until it gets all the way down to 0. Okay.
Feeling unworthiness. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm feeling frustration. I'm feeling sad and unhappy. Anxiety.
How do you feel now?
I don't really feel it.
You don't really feel it? Is it still there a little bit?
Yeah, I don't feel it.
So if you notice, I asked her, how do you feel now? She said, I don't really feel it. So I'm thinking, okay, if she doesn't really feel it, is it still a little bit there? And I re-ask her again, do you not really feel it or do you not feel it? Because we always want to make sure it's at a 100% zero. Okay, so just to reiterate again, guys, if you're feeling pain, you just repeat what negative emotion you're feeling. Now, you don't have to repeat it out loud. I'm having her do it for the purpose of this exercise so I can hear her do it. And so just keep repeating over and over again, and you'll see it start to subside. Now, in the next section, I explained to her my own personal experience, which I want to share with you guys. You know, there'll be times, I would say maybe a quarter of the time or a third of the time, I'll go to jujitsu and maybe a guy gets over on me or a couple people, they get the best of me in training, and I start to get a little frustrated, I start to get a little angry. And then when I go to, it's the weirdest thing, when I go to my car, it's like as soon as I get in my car, all the feelings hit me and I'll just get this crazy intense headache migraine where it literally feels like somebody just grabs a knife and stabs me in the forehead, okay? And so because I know this technique, I instantly stop and I go, oh shit, I know I'm feeling frustrated right now. I'm feeling a little anger. And literally within the matter of 10, 20, 30 seconds at the most, boom, the migraine, the headache immediately goes away. So if you do get repetitive migraines, headaches, body aches, and things like this, the more you do this technique, the easier and easier it's going to be to help let it go. All right. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hey, really quick, if you know anybody that's struggling with pain, you know a family member, a friend, or whatever, send them this video right now. This video, like I said, my client that was struggling for 8 years, had she known about something like this 8 years ago, her life would be completely different. Now, it's better late than never, but you can literally save someone's life, save someone's career, save someone's relationship just by sending them this video and having them to go through this exercise. So, and again, for you, if you're watching this video and you want that one-on-one attention, make sure to book the free consultation with myself or my team so we can figure out why you're holding on to the pain and also help you let it go. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm going to keep putting out tons and tons of videos like this. If you want to take advantage of different programs that I have for different, relationships, money, all these different things, go ahead and click the link down in the description and check out the different programs I offer. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys in the next video.